What's up, my audience? Hello, my name's Jake. I'm reviewing Iron Man trilogy from 2008 to 2013 is when it ended. The trilogy was Robert Downey. I give each one a same score as a final verdict number. I give them my average rating for an average movie a 2 out of 10. I liked it as a 2 out of 10 each one. Each one has a baffling, horrible performance by Robert Downey, yours truly, the guy that plays Iron Man. He's just filled with jokes, and the jokes don't always hit home run often. They often land south past home run, in a way, for a metaphor I gave you, for me, to you guys. The story, the final villains is feels like an afterthought. The whole story feels like afterthought of each installments, and because it feels like a shitty, choppedly, poorly edited story that feels rushed, and each one does for all three installments. That's the problem, and Robert Downey is a replaceable Iron Man, I say, as Tony Stark in this trilogy, because he doesn't do anything that shows he's a competent actor. He just tells jokes, and the jokes, well, he's not a competent comedian either. Or hero. In fact, he gives the CEO to Pepper Potts, who was his secretary, and gets promoted to CEO, and no longer for the secretary then becomes girlfriend, and he becomes her bitch, and becomes less powerful money making person than CEO Stark. We know from the comics to non-CEO to CEO Pepper Potts by the sequel Iron Man 2. Quickly makes her the CEO in the first 15 minutes. He gives it up and gets the proper treatment of getting fucked over by the government, and his best friend wrote it because he was drunk off his ass during a party when he should have been out doing hero duty. Don't you just love this asshole? I sure don't. This version of Iron Man. This Iron Man sucks. Iron Man sucks as much as how he's written now these days, with being a love interest with Emma Frost, being married to Emma Frost, and changing his last name from Stark to Frost. And that's the last I heard of Tony Stark from the 616 comics, where he is now. That sounds better than what I think, or just says competent rewriting. I don't know which is worse. That his last name got changed to Tony Frost for marrying Emma Frost, a X-Men member, or the fact this trilogy happened. The whole thing felt like a mistake of bad writing, comic book writing logic. Like, these feel like modern comic books where they don't feel like they know what they're doing anymore in the 616 universe, so they're trying to please everyone, and it's driving more of the hardcore comic book fan readers, is what this trilogy feels like to me. In a nutshell, that's why I guess a 2 out of 10, each one. Mediocre. Not bad, just mediocre. This universe was founded on was this version of Iron Man. I hope he does a better job as Dr. Doom than Iron Man. Good God. Oh, that's gonna suck. Him as Dr. Doom, I just know it does. So, that's my thoughts on Iron Man trilogy from 2008 to 2013, all three installments. Why I give each one a 2 out of 10. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like this video. Till next time. My audience. Bye.